to the Antique Corset Museum. I'm Melanie Talkington, curator and owner of all these beautiful treasures here. We're in the back of Lace and Brace Atelier, where we specialize in corsets. I was told at a young age that Dolly Parton wore corsets to achieve her hourglass figure. I kind of became a little bit obsessed with it and asked all the women in my family, and nobody could actually give me the answer to what a corset was, other than it made your waist smaller, and not the reasons why women wore them or why they were so popular and what they looked like and all of those burning questions. I finally got my first antique corset in 1997. It was a great study piece. I took a pattern off it and made a copy of it to try it on so I could see what it felt like to wear an actual Victorian corset. And I realized if I could buy an antique corset and take a pattern off of it and sell a copy of it, that I'd be able to have more money to buy more corsets. So now we have over 350 antique corsets in the collection. So the exhibit that we have in our museum right now is on miniature mannequins and shop displays. They did smaller versions of mannequins because they would take up less space than a full-size mannequin. The nice thing about them is that they miniaturized even the lingerie they're wearing. So the lace details, the satin, and all the stitching, the ruffles, everything is miniaturized. This is the very first mannequin that I ever got, and she was $25. I was so thrilled because she's just like elegant and glamorous, and the person in the antique mall was like, she's kind of creepy. I'm like, she's gorgeous! When salesmen were going from town to town, full-size corsets were too heavy to carry, so they made miniature corsets that were exact copies, with little miniature busks in them, and bones and eyelets. The attention to detail and the quality is astonishing. They took the time to make the busk smaller, the eyelet smaller, and all the stitching smaller, even the lace trimming and the scale of the fabric. And they even had labels in them, and they would carry these miniature samples around with them town to town, and they would show the products and take orders from all the general stores and haberdashers. They just have a lot of charm in their own right because they are miniature versions. I want people to kind of experience a time travel when they come into our store. And by seeing the original display versions of things, it helps them to kind of maybe appreciate our store and our passion and the history that's associated with everything we do, in our branding and in our product. Thank you so much for coming down, and I hope you come by and see our exhibit. It will be changing at some point soon, so it's your last little bit to come and see all the miniature mannequins and shop displays we have here, and maybe try on a corset, see how they feel.